Hi there, Yetis. It's Smith. Man, it's been a little while since I've made a video update. We're sending those weeklies, which, I was thinking maybe a scan might be a little easier than listening to me talk for 10 minutes because I'm able to track our YouTube viewership and it went. So, I took that as a very loud signal. Maybe the videos were getting a little too much, but I'm going to make them every once in a while. And whenever I make them, please watch them because I'll try to only make them when there's really important information. But I miss you and I miss making these. So hopefully, it's not too painful. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about, as a reminder, please complete the family feedback survey that we sent out. Your feedback is so important to us. We can't be better. I tell kids all the time, I tell parents all the time, I can't solve a problem that I don't know exists. I need you to bring them into the light, right? If you let me know something that we could be doing better, I promise you, I will work on doing that. Okay. And you'll even hear maybe some things that you gave me a little bit of feedback on this survey come up in this presentation that we are already working on. So I'll post a link in these slides that you can click on this link right here. It'll take you straight to that survey. We'll also be sending out a reminder to please complete that survey when you can. A little request for the survey. It asks you to kind of rate us on certain things, right? We're doing a great job with relationships or whatever. If for whatever reason you feel like we are not doing a good job, or if we're not, honestly, if we're not exceeding your expectations in all areas, please give me a little note at the end of it. There's an opportunity for you just to write us some feedback. Hey, here's something you could be doing better, or here's what I meant by that low rating, or whatever it might be. But, if you give me something actionable, we'll make it happen or do our best. Okay, so topics I'm going to talk about really quickly are important dates that are coming up, WIN intervention, and how we've kind of changed that for Wednesday afternoons, our skill practice time on Tuesdays, and then this new peer mentoring program that we have going on. So a few slides, basically what's going on here in Q2, what's the important stuff. So the first is this slide here walks us through all of these important dates. Tonight, we got community dinner at the Elks Lodge. Go get some dinner, see everybody, join the community, help out if you want, and yeah, we'll see you there. Okay, so November 10th, that's this Thursday. We do have our PTSO School Accountability Committee meeting here tomorrow or Thursday morning at 7:30. Be there or be square. November 11th, we got the food cultures field trip, PTSO auction coming up. Huge auction this year, tons of great stuff. To get at a discount price right before the holiday season. November 21st through the 25th, we do have Thanksgiving break. Second quarter potluck is now going to be December 1st. Put that on your calendar. And this slide right here, you can print out and hang on the fridge. We got our winter celebration, December 9th, December 16th, end of the quarter, December 17th through January 2nd, no school, winter break. And then in January, the big date that seniors are going to want to know, January 18th, personal project showcase. All right. So, as a reminder, what are our school's goals this year? What are we aiming for? What are we working every day to make happen? Man, we have gotten through the COVID stuff, and we have a laser focus on students learning, effective teaching, and all that good stuff. So, here's a poster that's going to go up in every single student's classroom, or every classroom in the building, I should say, because this is what we're aiming for, right? Every single student will be proficient in all of their classes. They're going to show us 2.5 or better work. Together, we're going to hit those goals on NWEA that show that on a test, we're showing growth. Now, are we about test scores? Of course not, right? Like, that we're not about single shot tests, and tests don't define our students. However, it is the scoreboard for a lot of things that, as your principal, I get, judged by and things like that. And so we're making it a point. Our kids are going to show great growth on that NWEA assessment. And we're going to continue to show that we're learning and we're doing great things here at Snowy Peaks. And then our third one here is that we're really trying to reinforce these habits of success, but we're really focused on effort and self-efficacy in students' academic self-confidence. So we're doing a lot of things here at the school to acknowledge students who are given effort and acknowledge students, their confidence and their ability to do work and do work really well. Okay, so how are we going to get to those goals? we've got 4 things in Q2 specifically that we've started doing. All right, the first is, well, this is for the school year, but the first is we've increased our class time back to being more academically focused and increased our class time minutes back to pre-COVID times, right? During COVID, we had to take a break and we had to make sure kids were okay. And we still always have to make sure kids are okay, but we're in a little bit of a different spot than we were then. The next one down here is WIN skill building. So every single Tuesday, students have an hour to work on some of the systems that we have that provide students targeted skill work on reading and math. But the cool thing is, it actually helps students do math work at their skill level, right? And so a student who's in geometry, but really lacking, they struggled through 5th or 6th grade math and lacking some of those core skills, and they've got gaps in their geometry. We're going back and filling those gaps and making sure we give students a time to work on skills that are at their ability level. And that's been a great thing. You walk around and see the self-confidence of kids who are just crushing those lessons because they feel really good because they're like, man, this is the work that's right at my level. And so that's a great thing. Okay. I talked about it earlier, but we have increased our expectation of our students that everybody is earning proficient scores. We want a 2.5 or better in every classroom. So therefore, any student who's earning below a 2.5 in any of their classes now have to go to WIN intervention and get support to get up to proficient level work. We're raising the bar. Okay. And then academic effort and self-efficacy. We just have lessons and practices and rewards and acknowledgments and celebrations and all kinds of fun stuff for students who are giving us their best effort and showing us that they're and helping students develop their confidence. All right. So, you may have heard that we were doing some goal setting for our students here. And this is that NWEA growth targets that I talked about earlier. So what we did was we made it really easy. We helped students kind of say, all right, here's where I'm at with my reading and my math. And we likened it and made an analogy to our ski slopes and our snowboard slopes. So, right, they are either a beginner if they tested in that percentile, or an intermediate, advanced, expert, or terrain park skier or snowboarder. But in this sense, we gave them that rating as a English or math ability level. Okay, so then we just set a goal that every student should try to jump a full level. Now, that's a pretty lofty goal, I have to tell you, but we're going for it. And we want every single student to jump and make huge gains in their reading and their math. Okay. One other thing that I want to talk about that I think has the opportunity to have a great impact on our school is we've started a peer mentoring program. So the sponsors for this are Melody Parker, who works with Youth and Family Services, and Megan Heflin, our own special ed teacher. And so what we have is a program here at Snowy Peaks. It's like a big brother, big sister kind of program, or a mentoring program, or almost, I can't remember what the name of it is, but 5th grade buddies in elementary school, right? Where the 5th graders buddied up with some of the younger students. Well, we have like 15 pairs of students, 7th and 8th graders paired up with our older classmen, just to give them that mentorship. Like, hey, I've been through your tough time. Hey, I was a student who maybe had some of the same struggles and things like that. And so the goals of this program are listed here. But yeah, it's really just about creating deep connections between some of our exemplar and mentor students with some of our younger students to help guide the way and pave the way to success. Okay. And then for our seniors, I just wanted to include one quick slide just as a reminder, because seniors, the path is set and we are heading towards graduation in May. So the 3 big things our seniors need to be keeping in mind is they've got to pass all the classes on their schedule. If it's on their schedule, it's required for graduation. So they got to keep passing all those classes, use that WIN period to make sure it happens. 2, portfolio is all the activities they're doing in their senior seminar class with Dr. Harris and Ms. Heflin. And so the portfolio is due in May. But the big one coming up, most pressing, I guess, in time is the personal project. So they have to have 30 plus hours logged in their journal of work on their personal project. And our showcase is going to be January 18th. Every senior has that class with Mr. Regner, designated time to work with a teacher on their project. So I hope they're using that time and crushing those projects. We're really excited. I've seen some super cool stuff going on already. Okay, that's all I have. Hopefully that was relatively painless. But thank you so much for watching. If you need anything, always reach out to me. Don't have my contact on there, info on there, but you know how to get a hold of me. And remember, text is always better than email if you need a short response or something I can handle quickly. And if you want to ever set up a meeting with me, I'm always happy to sit down with you. You'd schedule that through Tina. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And we'll see you at the community dinner. See ya.